November 7th of 2023, sired by PBF, the Natural 7042, and the dam is Seldom Rest Sandy 8123. The 393's Grand Dam is a Severus 2154, who is a very dominant Angus cow in the country, producing over 2.7 in progeny sales, and the dam was a winner at the 2019 Kyle and the National Junior Angus Show. And Oakley Farm is an Angus show cattle operation. They're in Livingston, Tennessee, and they have auctions both in April and October. From the AOB, we have Winslow's Miss Follow Me, owned by Paisley Mumford, Full Circle Farm, Dayton, Pennsylvania, being led by Paisley. This female was born April 3rd, 2024, and sired by Follow Me, and the dam is Winslow's Elaine. She sells as Lot 4 in the Full Circle Farms production sale on October the 14th. From the Crossbred Show, we have Miss Sasha, owned by Alexis Wright from Philippi, West Virginia, being led by Alexis. And the female was born April 8th, 2024, sired by Conley No Limit, and the dam is GVF Miss Sasha. The sire, which is No Limit, has produced numerous champions across the country, and the dam was a numerous champion at different shows, at the maintainer and the top of the jackpot shows, and was a reserve maintainer at the 2023 Cal Open Show. From the Charlet, we have LMAN, Angie, 1511, or 15L, exhibited by Carly Berkheimer, Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, being led by Hudson Fleener. This female was born April 3rd, 2023, sired by M&M Outrider, and the dam is TR Miss Ledger. And the dam was a many times champion for Kathy Lehman, including the Keystone in 2018. And the dam raised the 2024 fifth overall at the Charlotte Junior Nationals. Previous winnings in 24, Supreme Champion Female, Maryland State Fair, and also at the VCCP, and in 23, Champion Charlotte at the Maryland State Fair. From our Kiania show today, we had TSSC Who's Gonna Play, exhibited by Hadley Hendrickson, Farmland, Indiana, being led by Hadley. This female was born November 15th of 2024, sired by Rose McElcore, and the dam is JSUL Who's Playing. Her dam, Who's Playing, has delivered 4 of the last six national champion key females in Louisville, as well as numerous state fairs and junior national shows. This female was your champion key female in the open show as well, and the record-setting high-selling female at the Schaefer Tice female sale. From our Hereford, we have GGSC Corral, owned by Morgan Riley, College Grove, Tennessee, being led by Morgan. And this female was born September 10th, 2023, sired by KLD RW Marksman. And the dam is SHF Coyote Dunn Caroline is her name. Coral's Dam was a supreme female at the 2013 Kyle and has since generated over $750,000 in progeny sales. Grand champion Hereford female at the 24 Kyle, the National Hereford Show, and went on to being selected 4th overall breeds in the Supreme Drive. From our limousine, we have HB Whiskey 321L, exhibited by Zachary Buchanan from Waxahachie, Texas, being led by Zachary. This female was born March the 2nd of 2023, sired by Auto Lucky Guy 140D, and the dam is TASF Whiskey. The pedigree highlights, the dam has provided numerous champions and has sold over $1 million in progeny. This female was a reserve grand purebred Limmy at the Junior Nationals, as well as a calf champion at Cattlemen's Congress. From our main Anjou, we have Kina GTC TSSC Monica, exhibited by Braylon Schaefer, Hagerstown, Indiana, being led by Braylon. And this female was born February 24th, 2024, sired by Wise All Me, and the dam is Campbell's Daddy Missy. Multiple half sibs have been division winners throughout the main and maintainer breed, and she was your champion main female in the open show in her first outing, since being one of the top selling females in the Schaefer-Tice sale. From our maintainer, we have Dunk Lydia 381L, exhibited by Carly Berkheimer from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, being led by Carly. This female was born April 17, 2023, sired by BBR Memphis Mafia, and the dam is Dunk 335. The dam has raised numerous national, state fair, and the top 5 champions for the Donklaw family. In previous winnings include Supreme Female, the Empire State Beef Classic, Supreme Heifer, Mid-Atlantic Beef Classic, Reserve Overall Heifer, the Pennsylvania Spring Spectacular, 3rd Overall Heifer at both VCCP Winter Classic and West Virginia University Block and Bridle Bonanza, as well as Champion Maintainer Heifer 2024 Kyle Open Show. From the Red Angus, we have Leon's Angel London, exhibited by Emma Woodard from St. Clairsville, Ohio, being led by Emma. This female was born February the 25th of 2024, sired by Man Pinnacle 712 and CTRH Angels Embrace on the dam. The pedigree, the dam and sire have produced multiple national champions, and her full sib won her division at the OKC in January and was the high seller in their sale last fall. Leon Cattle Company has their annual sale on October 30th, featuring multiple breeds, and they will also have a Red Angus sale on November 26th. From the Shorthorns, we have CF Max Rosie 324, exhibited by Baylor Cowden, West Middletown, Pennsylvania, being led by Baylor. This female was born January 26, 2023, sired by Mulbrook Tribute, and the dam is DSC Maxi Rose 4136. The mother has raised multiple top 5 purebred females at Junior Nationals. The first daughter she is the first daughter of the high-selling bull in Louisville, and the mother has produced over $500,000 in progeny. Previous winnings: Grand Champion Shorthorn Female 2024 Kyle, Division Champion at the 2023 Kyle, along with the Division Champion 2024 Shorthorn Junior Nationals, and the Reserve Shorthorn at the 2024 Block and Bridle. From our Shorthorn Plus, we have SIT called Dream of Me, exhibited by Whitney Swaim from Rockville, Indiana, being led by Whitney. And this female was born January 21st of 23, sired by Connolly, No Limit. The dam is Saul Dream On 51-58. And this mating has produced many national champions, including 15 top fives at junior nationals. And her dam has proven to be one of the most prolific donors in the breed. Previous to winnings, of course, is Grand Champion Female Junior Nationals, Grand Champion Female at the North American, and a top five heifer Indiana State Fair and at the Kyle Open Show. From the Seminoles, we have WCCO Boots, exhibited by Liam Bainon from New Concord, Ohio, being exhibited by Liam. And this female was born April 12, 2023. Sired by Country O. The dam is Black Satin 378. Direct daughter, she is a direct daughter of previous Kyle champions in the Seminole breed. Maternal sib to countless champion high sellers nationwide. Previous winnings would be the Reserve Grand Champion Seminole Ohio Best Series and 19th overall Seminole Junior Nationals. From our Sim Genetics, we have J4 All on Black, exhibited by Paisley Mumford, Dayton, Pennsylvania, being led by Paisley. And this female was born March 15 of 2023. Sired by Gateway Follow Me. The dam is SFI Miss Crowd Favorite. The dam was a leadoff female in the Penn Show at the National Western Stock Show in Denver. And the dam has 5 divisions or reserve division winners. And other information, Half Sid was a 2023 Kyle Sim Genetics champion. So ladies and gentlemen, that is our lineup of all of our junior exhibitors and their grand champions here today. Let's put your hands together and give them a nice round of applause and congratulate them on a job well done. Our judges, Garrett Lampe from Petersburg, Illinois, Emily Griffiths from Kendallville, Indiana, and Dylan Fraser from Elizabeth, West Virginia, will be analyzing each one of these females here, and they'll be turning in their cards, and we will be announcing that as soon as we've tabulated their scores. We certainly want to say thank you very much to our financial contributors that we have had here at the show. We want to say thank you very, very much. We appreciate that. And we also want to say thank you to the E&M Sales and Service. You've seen the trailer sit down here alongside E&M Sales and Service, represented here today by J.D. Higginbotham. They're located right down the road, not too far from here, in Brownstown, Pennsylvania. They're the local Wheeler, Wilson, and LaWanda trailers, and we say thank you very much to those folks at E&M Sales and Service for their continued support of Kyle. And if you are in need of a livestock trailer, J.D. is here today, and he, of course, would be happy to visit with you and see if he can't work out a deal on a brand spanking new Wilson trailer. So we want to say thank you to them for all that they have done for Kyle and provide us with lots of financial support. And as a matter of fact, yesterday, the one lucky exhibitor gets the use of that trailer for a whole year. So we want to say a special thank you to them at E&M Sales and Service. And the Supreme Champion today will be receiving a $1,000 check, compliment to the E&M Sales and Service. Along with that, all week we've had a webcast, and hopefully everybody was able to tune in and have a look at that. And we want to say thank you very much to Umbarger Feeds, Campbell Land and Cattle, and Schaefer Show Cattle for their financial support, making it possible that we can have a webcast. And we want to say thank you very much to them for all of their sponsorship. Along with that, there are about 2 pages of other folks that have been financial supporters, and we say thank you very, very much for your financial support. Without you, this show would not be possible, and we appreciate it very, very much. Along with that, we certainly want to say thank you to our volunteers. We have a committee that have worked all year long planning for this great event, and lots of volunteers for the last week that we've had this show, and perhaps over 100 volunteers to 125 volunteers have been a part of the Keystone Livestock Show. And without them, we definitely would not be able to have this show. And we want our beef co-chairs, Althea Taggart and Tammy Weaver. A very, very special thank you to these 2 young ladies for doing a fantastic job in organizing this, and we're looking forward to working with them in the years to come. So at this time, we're going to turn the microphone over to Sharon Myers, Farm Show Director. She's got several comments that she'd like to make at this time.
Good afternoon, everybody. As Harry said, I'm Sharon Myers. I'm the director of this awesome facility, and so proud to be here with the opportunity to work with Heidi Smondek, who's sitting over here to my left. She's the assistant director here. We have an awesome team that is here all year round. We do about 250 events, about 20 to 28 of them, depends on the year, livestock shows, and we're extremely happy to host. It's where we got our name. We're going to celebrate our 109th Pennsylvania Farm Show coming up in just about 89 days or something like that. But just want to shout out a huge thank you to all the Keystone International Livestock exhibitors, particularly the juniors, which I know are in the ring today. You are the future of agriculture, and we're so thrilled to have you here. Want to also say, thank you to the Pennsylvania Livestock Association for managing this show. They do an outstanding job. They're a true partner with Pennsylvania agriculture, and without them, this show wouldn't exist. So huge thanks to them for their leadership, their partnership, and for always making sure that this show is a priority on our list. And want to just also again say thank you to everyone who drove in from out of town. Wish you all very, very safe travels on your way home. To all of our Pennsylvania exhibitors, thanks for always supporting us. We hope to see you back in the building again. We have the Pennsylvania Youth Livestock Show coming up in December. And then, as I noted, we have the Farm Show coming up in January. So hope to see you all back here again. And we'll do it again next year, same time, same place, with the same wonderful volunteers. And if there's anything we can do better, we have an open door policy. We love to have those conversations, love to know where we can improve, what worked well, what didn't work well, and where we think we have an opportunity for growth. So if you have any of those that you want to share, you can reach out to me directly, which is ssmyers@pa.gov, or you can reach out to your show committee, or you can call our show office, and we'd be happy to take those recommendations. So just again, thank you all very, very much for being here today. Thank you for supporting agriculture. You're the reason we all get to eat, and we know that. So just thank you very, very much. And to any of you coming from states that were impacted by the hurricane, many, many blessings. We hope that if there's a way we can help, we want to do that. I know Pennsylvania Livestock actually took up some donations this weekend, and they're going to make sure that they get to the correct parties to really help where they can. So really proud of the work that they do. And then also PLA handed out some scholarships this weekend too. So this show isn't just, it doesn't have just one purpose. It has many purposes and lots of people benefit. So again, thank you all very, very much. We're proud to have you in this building, and I hope to see you all again next year.
Thank you very much, and we certainly want to say thank you to all of our staff here at the Farm Show. Those behind the scenes that are working 24 hours, making sure everything is ready that we can have the show. It takes an army in order to do this, and we have great participation with all of our Farm Show staff, and we want to say a special thank you to them for all of their hard work. Yesterday, they did present a couple of beef scholarships, as Sharon did mention, and Kelsey Dobbin and Jenna Stockdale and Kelsey Zip were all the recipients of those. And don't forget, next year, if you get online, there is all the information on there for the application that you can apply for one of our beef scholarships. So look at that up on the website next year and get your applications in, and hopefully you'll be one of the scholarship winners. With our Pennsylvania Livestock Association, we do have every year at our annual meeting, of course, we install somebody or give them the honor of being a new inductee into what we call our Hall of Fame. And also the Heritage Award, which is a new award, and for those kind of folks that are sort of in the background, do a lot of things that we probably don't even realize that happen. And but whenever you call on them, they want to help, they want to be a part of that, and we're very happy that one of the beef committee this year, Amy Gargas, standing right here, is our new Heritage Award winner. It's a great honor. Amy, I say thank you, and you folks thank her as well, because she works diligently all day long. She is with the PLA as secretary, that's right. So another one of those high-paying jobs. Yeah, she's secretary of the PLA. So congratulations on that great award, very well deserved. And if any of you folks out there, if you would be interested in helping on any of the committees for the beef, we would certainly welcome that. We certainly would. Now, we've got two young ladies sitting beside me that tell me they're going to start to phase out slowly, but they have not checked with the Kyle co-chairman yet if that's going to be allowed. But anyhow, Althea and Tammy, thank you for all your many years in the past, and we're looking forward to having you with us for many more years. Don't leave us. We need you. We need your knowledge and your leadership. So you can go home and rest up. We'll give you a year, and then we'll have you back again. Now, they don't believe all of that, I'm sure, but if you folks, you see them, just make sure you give them a pat in the back, give them a nice thank you, and tell them a job well done. Takes a while in order to organize this and keep everybody under control, but I think we've done a great job of it this year. So thank you again, Althea, Tammy. We're going to lock the doors and keep you here. And again, as we said, our judges, and we say thank you for not only doing the Supreme, but working with our juniors throughout the day. Garrett Lampy from all the way from Petersburg, Illinois. And then we had Emily Griffith from Kendallville, Indiana, and Dylan Frazier from Elizabeth, West Virginia. And they are the ones that are now analyzing the ones we're going to need for the Supreme Champion.
Well, first off, I made a couple brief comments there at the end of the Simmental show, but what an honor and a privilege to get to come out here and evaluate these cattle and work with the young kids. It's been truly enjoyable today, and like I said, I've been fortunate enough to get to come here a few different times, and the staff is always great, the hospitality's great, and then the cattle and the kids, they just make it so much better. We didn't talk about any of these until once we got our cards marked in, but I'm very impressed with this lineup. I think I knew that what I had today was good, and then you get what the other two evaluated, and boy, it just stoutens it up and makes it a lot of fun. And I like the way that this system works. I think it'll be really interesting to see how it shakes out, because I think I've known Emily for quite a while, and I think we're both strong-headed and very confident in our opinions. So if we would have had to sit out here and maybe argue some things out, it probably could have got pretty good. But it's a privilege to come out here and work with her, and then Dylan, young mind and doing good things, and sounded really good over there, across the ring from me today. So that's about all I got. Thanks for having me. Congratulations to all these winners, and I think it'll end up being a really cool top 5.
Well, certainly been an honor and a privilege to have the opportunity to come back to Keystone in Harrisburg. Got the opportunity to be an exhibitor closer to 20 years ago, and more near the end of my junior career, not to age myself, but maybe than I would like to admit, and then gotten invited back in subsequent years. And it's just been great to see not only lived up to and exceeded expectations on good cattle exhibited by great young people, backed by really talented breeders, but then also to continue to see the modernization, the development to these facilities. It's so critical that we continue to invest in opportunities and avenues and venues in which we can showcase agriculture. Especially, I think that speaks volumes to all the individuals involved in this particular state, that they continue to invest in facilities like this in an area and part of the world where maybe people continue to get more removed from agriculture, maybe more a little unfamiliar with where their food comes from. But as we all know, that's all the more reason to showcase livestock in these projects. Ironically, I probably feel a little bit more so differently as I come east and drive on the turnpike. You can't help but notice just the historical landscape and foundations that is very much the East. After all, great statesmen that were first agriculturalists had the vision and the foresight to really put together what is a one-of-a-kind, absolutely great republic that truly has the utmost freedoms. And I think one thing, hopefully sometimes, for as divisive as everything can get, and is divided even just amongst showing cattle, amongst the beef industry. Hopefully one thing that we can all continue to rally around and get behind is just how critical involvement in production agriculture is, a knowledge to that. Each and every one of us are better for being a part of the industry, and the industry is better for the country because it exists. And this particular avenue of these young people, irregardless of what end of the spectrum, if this is just how maybe you use your disposable income, the activity you elect to raise kids, or if you're on the other end, this is your livelihood in raising seed stock cattle, or maybe if you're the Alpha and the Omega and you fit both of those kind of check marks. Truly, this is, I think, not only we talked about the forefathers, you know, they built our country and all those great principles. I think the hard work, the responsibility that these young people are a part of and learn are what's going to be continue to be able to remain and keep the integrity of the fabric of what our freedoms are. So appreciate the opportunity to come and judge all of the individuals that are involved, exhibitors, whether you're first or last. Takes each and every one of them to make up the show. Otherwise, we're just showing against ourselves. The supporters, the volunteers, the donors, the staff that work day in and day out to make not just this event, but other events happen throughout the year. So for each and every one of those individuals, I thank you for putting together this world-class showcase of livestock. It's been an incredible experience, and I think going to be an outstanding top 5. So round of applause for all the stakeholders involved in this great event.
Well, it's truly been an honor and privilege to, not only to work through and sort the cattle, but to work with the young people. When the Keystone Committee called, I was absolutely over the moon. This has been one of the most fun experiences I've ever gotten to do in my life. And especially to get to work with 2 evaluators like Emily and Garrett. I think I've learned a ton today. I've had a tremendous amount of fun, and hopefully you have as well. If I could give it, I'm not full of wisdom, at least that's what my friends tell me, so I'm not going to lay a lot on you right now, but I think as you continue to move forward, talking more in particular to these young people, these exhibitors, whether you're in the ring, whether you're watching from outside the ring, the only thing I can tell you, to summarize it, is to continually get better, not bitter. I think in this industry, it's really easy to fall in the trap of, hey, that one got beat, or ours got beat. I didn't like that one that beat us quite as well, and it's easy to fall into that trap. But I just challenge you to take it on the chin and just continue to learn and get better. This industry is awesome, just from the grounds of so many people are willing to help you and guide you along the way. All you got to do is reach out and ask. I think that there's no better industry to, 1, grow up in, but 2, to be involved in, because there's certainly no better people involved. That being said, young people, as you continue to grow and as you leave here today and go back, make sure you thank the people that got you here, whether that's a breeder, whether that's a trader, whether that's mom and dad, whoever it is, because I can guarantee you they'll certainly appreciate it, even though maybe sometimes it goes unsaid. That being said, can't thank the Keystone Committee enough for having me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you again to Dylan, Emily, and Garrett. We appreciate having you at the Keystone Livestock Show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the scores have been tabulated, and there was a tie for fourth and fifth, so that would have been the exhibitors of the Shorthorn Plus and the Simmental. Those two were tied for fourth and fifth. Give them a nice round of applause. And now one of our judges is going to show you who is third. There it goes to our main and Jew. And our main and Jew is exhibited by Braylon Schaefer, Hagerstown, Indiana. And our Shorthorn Plus was exhibited by Whitney Swan. And our Simmental was exhibited by Liam Bannon. And in second place would be our Charlet, exhibited by Carly Berkheimer. And now, the Supreme Champion 2024 Keystone Livestock Show. And our Supreme Champion is the Kianina, exhibited by Hadley Hendrickson, Farmland, Indiana. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, safe journey home. And looking forward to having you all back with us next year here at the Keystone International Livestock Show.